Hello.
Hey.
You okay?
We are back making another podcast.
We are.
I love it.
In a lounge, in a colourful palette lounge. I love it.
It's amazing.
Everything's on brand. I want to talk about some of the favourite hotels that we've each stayed at.
Yes.
I feel like I've got a lot.
We've all got a lot.
We all have a lot. One of my favourite hotels from last year, let's start there, is I had 2 nights in Rome after a friend's wedding. The first night was at the Edition, which is beautiful. I love an Edition. I love the feel of an Edition. But the second night, I did at the New Bulgari. Mm-hmm. That hotel, you remember, you blocked me for those 2 days. That hotel is next level. The design, the decor, the fact that I had one of the lead-in junior suites and it still had a private terrace and amazing amenities are so good.
How much space did you actually have?
Quite a lot. Quite a lot of space. What I love is that they serve breakfast all day.
Okay.
So you can have your breakfast from bed and breakfast even at like 4 p.m. Love.
Did you take advantage of that?
I did not. I actually had breakfast with the sales manager
at 6 a.m.
No, it was like 10 a.m. But yeah, that's one of mine.
Nice. I like that you've gone Europe. That's a bit of a...
I'm going to start in Europe,
for you, yeah. Okay, I did have to have a little think about it because I was like, oh, too many. You've stayed at loads. I have, which is amazing. I think I have to go with the Maldives just because it was part of my honeymoon.
Nice.
I wondered how long it was going to take for you to mention the word Maldives.
No, it was going to come in early.
Yeah.
Yes, we did 2 islands and the second one, so it was like best till last. We'd done safari, been in the desert, then we were in the Maldives, and Maldives. I think that's how you pronounce it. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Maldives, private pool, didn't see a soul, still very laid back, very chilled. It was just like nothing I'd ever experienced before. And I think because it was my honeymoon, it's a standout, stuck in my mind. And you know what? The weather wasn't even that good. We had a bit of rain actually. I mean, it was warm rain. It was still beautiful, but it didn't take away from the hotel. And you know that I'm a sun girl, so there you go. We do
know.
There you go.
Cool.
Alice?
Mine would have to be, I stayed at Atlantis Royal. I did.
How many nights did you do?
2 nights, but it felt like I was there so much longer because you can just get lost in it. Like it was just... breathtaking. It was absolutely amazing.
How new was it when you stayed there?
It was a week after Beyonce had been in.
So you're now gal pals with Beyonce.
I could smell the fact she'd been in there. Honestly, it was amazing.
I just heard that.
Yeah, it was absolutely unbelievable. It was so good. It's the type of place where you get close to coming back to it and you can smell it. Like they have this fragrance
as you're driving down the farm.
Beyonce. No, it's true. They have, and then you can buy the fragrance. And in the room, I've got this little. I had this pillow spray.
Okay, can we have it here?
I have the fragrance at home.
Do
Sorry,
you?
I do.
I've got a coaster as well from there that they give you, and I've got flip flops and a beach bag that they just give you in your room.
Yeah,
honestly, it was out of this world. It really was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
I'm going to go back to the Maldives because I went for the first time last year, and I'd never been. To me, it was always that place that I was going to go with someone special, and I decided to not do that because I really wanted to go, and I stayed at Gili Lankan Fushi, which a lot of people are like, oh my God, Gili is super traditional and super rustic. It is the epitome of Robinson Crusoe Island.
Yeah, you could tell that from your pictures.
And the biggest, coolest USP from that stay is that we had one of the Crusoe residencies, which are not connected to a jetty. So they're just out floating in the reef and you get your own kind of speedboat to go back and forth, or you can call your Friday, which is their name for the butler.
Friday?
Yeah, they call it a Friday. Yeah.
A Friday?
A Friday.
I thought you said a fried egg.
A Friday, yeah. You call your fried egg. No, you call your Miss Friday. And mine was actually called Neff. And they bring a water taxi for you. So yeah, Gili Lankan Fushi.
Goodness.
And the fact that when you turn up for breakfast for the first day, they all know your name, even though they've never met you before. Yeah. And you have a printed menu with your name in it. That's special.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh my gosh, second.
Yeah.
I think because it's most relevant in my mind, the Oberoi Marrakech.
Okay.
every I couldn't fault a single thing. It was Christmas. It was quite magical. Obviously, the decoration of the Christmas tree on arrival, the villa that we had, the meals that we had. I still dream about the crab. I think it was like a crab tartare with champagne foam on the top. So when I've had it since, it's not got champagne foam on the top. I'm like, where is it?
And you were accusing me of being bougie in the last episode.
I sound like you. Yeah.
If it doesn't have champagne foam, I don't want it.
Yeah, that was a real standout. And again, it wasn't height of the season. It was December, so it wasn't red hot, but it still just was a wow factor.
But you've done other Oberois as well.
Yes.
So you can kind of balance it and compare it against the other.
Yes. Oberoi, Mauritius. So only one other, but I have stayed there twice. I still think it might have just been that next level up. And then I was like, I want to stay at them all.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, there's about 30, so maybe not.
It's a long list.
Second one for me, I stayed at, when I went to Seville a couple of years ago, I stayed at the Hotel Alfonso, which is in the centre of Seville.
Nice.
And it's like one of the most beautiful buildings, super traditional. It's like filled with Spanish culture. I mean, I love Spanish culture anyway because I lived out in Spain for a little bit, but it was in the centre of the city. You were like fully in the hustle of it, but it was just so elegant, so like it was like something I couldn't describe. I walked in, and I'm normally like a glass and marble kind of gal, so I wouldn't have thought I would have loved it so much, but it was like I was completely transported. It was amazing. It was really, really stunning. So that's up there with a pretty special one.
Nice.
Villa Cora in Florence that we did together, that was unique and like nowhere else I'd ever stayed. You and I were blown away at that.
We were blown away, but at everything, at the level of service, at the food, the hospitality, everything.
The decor, the painted rooms, and
when I played piano for you in the grand hall.
Yeah, that was highlight.
Yeah.
That's magic.
We could keep going on, couldn't we? But let's wrap that one there.